Hey guys, it's Pastor Bruce. Today I'm standing in front of two buildings that oftentimes are confused. The one closest behind me is a Masonic lodge where the Masons meet as well as other clubs and organizations during the month. Behind that is a local church. Jesus in Matthew 15 draws the distinction between these two. You see, he's being confronted by the Jewish leaders at the beginning of the chapter, and they're complaining because Jesus' followers aren't going along with all the rules and the regulations. And Jesus tells them that it's not what you put into the body that defiles you, but what comes out. You see, he was talking about the fact that while God had given the law to set Israel apart, over the ensuing centuries, many had used those same laws to set Israel above. And that's not ever what God's intention was with the law. Jesus proves this by, in the next part of the chapter, leaving and going to the area of Tyre and Sidon, which is up to the north. And he meets this woman who has a daughter who's been possessed by a demon, and she asks for healing, and he says, well, I'm just for the children of Israel. And through her persistence, which is great, Jesus goes ahead and heals her and drives the demon from her. And then Jesus does a great miracle, which is very similar to the one that he did in chapter 14, where he fed the 5,000. Here, he feeds 4,000 men and their families, and these are Gentiles, showing that God desires to love and to serve both the Jewish and the Gentiles. Guys, the lesson for us in the church today is that we're not to be a club. Yes, we are to be set apart, but oftentimes we've set ourselves above or set ourselves so far apart that all we're doing is serving one another and not the world around us. Please pray for the church in general. Pray that the church will not be set above, that we will be set apart, but that we will love the world in the same way that Jesus Christ did. He died for everyone, not just for those of us in the church. If your local church is already doing that kind of work, encourage your leaders, pray and be a part. If it's not, don't go in there and be a jerk about it, but pray for your leaders. Maybe take Matthew 15 and show it to them, and encourage the leaders to be about the business of getting outside the walls of the church and serving. And regardless of whether your church is or not, you be about the work of serving those around you. Don't get in a club mentality. It's not about us few. It's about us going out and serving this world, being the hands and feet of Jesus Christ. God bless you as you go.